Welcome back, everybody, to the new Bark Noctowls US Soulsilver Nuzlocke. I'm still Void King.
I am still and forever will always be your boy, Mosh.
I'm pretty sure I will always be Cervarius, but we'll see.
And I'm recently Blazing Tower.
How recent?
When did I start calling myself Blazing Tower? I don't remember. Oh, when I started calling myself Blazing Tower when I started Twitch. That was almost 3 years ago. So yeah. Cool. Anyways, we're gonna do a little grindy episode, so we'll chat and stuff and all that jazz, but we'll still just do some grinding. And we're just gonna speed it up because grinding. Let's pause. Grinding sucks.
What should we talk about? Oh, you guys want to talk about that Indian drone that landed on the moon today?
Oh,
wait,
you
what?
heard about that? Yeah.
What?
Yeah, give me that.
You guys didn't
So
know?
India and Russia both had drones on their way to the moon.
I heard about
I believe it.
India, yeah.
Yeah, they were supposed to land the same day, which was today. Well, at the time of recording, peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
But yeah, Russia's crashed into the moon like 2 days ago, and India's landed today.
Yep.
So technically, Russia landed first.
Yeah, it's completely what was it? Yeah, like you said, drones. So it was just
Unmanned.
which is crazy. And
Yep.
they landed like close to the southern border of the like the southern pole of the moon. Southern pole of the moon. So,
Yeah, they landed more southern than anybody's ever landed on the fourth.
That's crazy.
Section of the. They're the fourth country to land something on the moon.
Yep.
So it's what? Russia, US, India, and
China. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's the four.
That's crazy that like England hasn't done something.
I don't know what.
I don't think England's cared so much.
Yeah.
The reason that we cared so much was just because of the space and nuclear arms race.
Yeah, I would say after the Boston Tea Party, they didn't really care much.
Well, one of the most impressive things about the India one is that the budget to do it was half of the budget of the movie Interstellar.
What?
So
That's
like,
crazy.
so it's like it costs more to make a movie about going to space than it does to actually do it and then go to the moon.
Well, but also you have to think the research for Interstellar was absolutely nuts. That movie is crazy. I love it.
Yeah, but $140 million crazy?
You are right about that.
I haven't seen it, so I can't weigh in. But
You haven't seen it? I mean,
I haven't seen Interstellar.
it's one of those movies like you have to
Interstellar.
you have to sort a day for it because it is a long movie.
Yeah, see, that's an instant out for me. I don't have the attention span for that.
It says 2 hours and 49 minutes.
But what if you
That's a
took a hit
lot.
of if you took a hit of acid first, though?
That's still less than a damn Lord of the Rings movie.
I think it's less than Civil War, is it not?
Buddy, I don't sit for Lord of the Rings movies either.
No, that's right.
Oh wow.
That's
that.
losing.
I've seen them once, and usually not in one sitting.
I've never seen them. I've watched the first half of Fellowship of the Ring like 12 times.
My brother and cousin, when they used to live together, well, before they used to live together, but one of the things
this
they would
really sounds
always
good.
do when they hung out was just sit down and put Lord of the Rings on or Pirates of the Caribbean, I think.
Those are both
It's one of those two
choices.
They've watched those movies, holy shit, so many times.
Nothing against Lord of the Rings. I'm sure it's great, but something about Pirates of the Caribbean is a lot more engaging. Because I've sat through that.
More
movie.
action. Well, the Fellowship of the Ring
scenery.
is really boring. Like, it's just how the party gets together. It's not until the end of the first movie that they're like, oh, and also action. Like, the second, third movie are really good. And then the Hobbit movies are pretty good.
I don't disagree.
I never watched that. I take that back. I watched the first Hobbit movie and fell asleep in the theater.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I watched like the second Hobbit movie, and I think it was the second one where Smaug comes out, and
Well, it's called The Desolation of Smog, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
He comes out and he didn't even do any damage. He comes out. He's like, I'm gonna fly to the town, and then that's the end of the movie. And then you're like, what the fuck?
He didn't decimate?
He didn't decimate until the next movie. The next movie he started decimating, and then they kill him in like 30 minutes.
Maybe the next movie is Decimation of Smog. I thought there was only 2.
Is there 2?
Well, there's 3.
Yeah, it's 3 because it's Decimation of Smog, and then it's Battle of the Five Armies.
Yep.
That's the last one. And
I'm glad we're talking about movies when Gara's not here.
yeah, literally the Battle of the Five Armies, and it's like 30 minutes of Smog dying, and or trying to kill him.
So Smog isn't decimated in the Decimation of Smog.
I thought it was
he's
the
killed early on in the 5.
I don't know.
Either way.
Not
That
decimation.
title sucks.
Aren't they both? Aren't those 2 different types of words?
You're talking to the guy that doesn't care.
What was that
That's
third
fair.
one? The War of the Five Rings?
Kings.
Well, that's Game of Thrones.
It's,
No,
yeah,
Battle
the
of the
War of the
Five
Five Armories. Yeah.
Battle.
Battle.
Oh.
What is that movie called?
Battle.
Which one?
I'm on it. Hold on.
Which movie?
Damn.
Which
The
movie?
one that has a dumbass name, the third one.
That's it. Battle of the Five Armies.
It's an unexpected. No, that's the movies.
It is, yes, the Battle of the Five Armies and the Desolation of Smog.
Yeah, I thought it was Desolation.
I immediately thought he decimated. But.
And then the Unexpected Journey, which makes sense for the first one.
Okay, the other 2 are fine, but the War of the Five Armies is a fucking whack ass title.
Battle of the Five Armies.
I mean,
Whatever.
It makes it's what dwarves,
Yeah, it was dwarves,
Humans.
elves, humans, the dragon, and orcs.
I think so, but like to be honest, I don't remember. It literally
these are great
doesn't
movies.
matter. It doesn't really matter at that.
I've never watched the Hobbit movies. I feel like I should go back.
I saw one scene from a Hobbit movie one time, and I was like, "This is pretty fucking dope." Actually, this animation that's going on. It was like there was these 2 like ogre-looking monsters, and they were like trying to cook some. I don't know if they had hobbits or something. They were cooking
Meat's
somebody.
back in the menu, boys. Is that what you're talking about?
Back on the menu, boys.
I can't remember. All I know is they were cooking something over a fire, and the way they were animated and they were like talking to each other was like really cool. I literally saw like one scene.
I just only like the song. I only like the song from The Hobbit. That's my favorite part, and that's like one of my favorite parts from The Hobbit is when they all sing, and that's it.
Oh, I was like, are you talking about they're taking the Hobbits to Isengard remix?
No.
For somebody who slept through Lord of the Rings, hasn't watched Lord of the Rings, you sure know a lot about it.
No, I said I have seen them. I've sat through them in parts multiple times. My brother and cousin watched them. When I say this, I have watched the movies just from walking in at different points in there while they're like hanging out together because they watch it so goddamn often.
Gotcha. I want to be like in the loop of Lord of the Rings, but I fall asleep every time.
You want to be in the ring? You're all weak.
Join the fellowship.
That's comedy, folks.
Oh, speaking of like fellowship, so
Nice segue.
yeah. Did I ever tell you guys the time that
Give a
me and my
segue.
Molcop Power Blot here. Anyways,
Oh God! Go on with your story. You got me. I'm sorry.
there was a time that me and my girlfriend went to Carnival, right? And this guy was like, hey, giving out free bracelets and stuff. And I was like, sweet, free bracelet, because I'm like, cool, free shit, right? And he goes, you want me to explain all the colors? And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Give me your spiel that you're about to give. And my girlfriend at the time was looking at me like really stupidly from behind the back. But we walk into the tent, and then he starts talking about God. And then I realized that I made the worst mistake in the world. Right?
Oh no!
And my girlfriend, we're talking, and he's talking about, he's like, if you were to die now, what are your chances of getting to heaven? And I was like, about 70%. And I was like, I'm a pretty decent looking fella. Like, yeah, if I go down to hell, I'd be like, yeah, it was probably for all the like deaf jokes and blind jokes I made about other people. But like,
Hold
They
up.
can't hear them.
All the deaf and blind jokes.
It's okay to joke about the deaf people. They can't hear you.
I'm uncomfortable.
There's no Braille translation for this episode.
Oh, my girlfriend came in because she heard the story. She said like she was so grateful that we were wearing masks because she was so upset. She was visibly like showing it on her face, but she couldn't.
Oh my god.
And and then the best part is right at the end of it, you know, he's telling us like how we could make it 100%, and I'm like, I don't really care, but we like, you know, go along with it. And he goes, "You guys want a picture together?" And of course, me being me, I was like, hell yeah. Right? And my girlfriend immediately is like, no. And so he's like, the girl says no, it's all right. And then, you know, leaves. And then after we leave the tent, my girlfriend's like, so you didn't see like the whole Christian thing? And I go, nope, I just blatantly walked in. I was like, if it was a cult, I probably would have joined.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
See, I have a pretty aggressive stance about me on shit like that, so...
She said the sign said Christian farmers, and I just blatantly ignored it.
Damn, bud, it's like right there.
Oh, dude,
did you? When he asked if you wanted a picture, did you tell him that you were unwed?
No. He just was like, "You guys want a picture?" And he didn't ask anything more after that. After my girlfriend said no, she was like, we were just like, she said no, buddy. Sorry.
No means no.
At least he understands consent, I guess.
He didn't push, like, he didn't really push, so it was fine. What was
with the way Blasian spams the button in the game, like, it's obvious like he does not read things very often.
Dude, there was a thing that said box cars, right? And I'm like, oh my god, there's like a box car derby around here. That's so cool, right? And we went to go sit down it, and we're sitting in this area, and there's this band playing, and I'm like. And I'm sitting there, we're listening to the band. I was like, this is cool. And I was like, you ready to go? She's like, you didn't want to watch this? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, this is the boxcar derby you wanted to see. And I was like, oh, it was a band? She's like, you didn't read it? I was like, no, I thought it was boxcars. So.
Yep, all of this tracks.
Wait, the band was called Boxcar Derby?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a dope band. Were they like pop punk?
I don't remember. I don't remember, but all I remember was being like, oh, this is not what I wanted. And that was like when me and my girlfriend were like 2 months into dating. So she was like, oh, so this is
fucking
really what you are.
So you're actually a fucking idiot.
She got the
Poor
full
girl.
Monty early.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
Dude, I was like straight up like sitting there going, why are we listening? You know, and we got there and I thought she wanted to listen to the band. So I was like, whatever. And here was the best part. The sign said Boxcar Derby right behind them. They had their banner and I just didn't read it.
Oh, I was
Like, do you
thinking
ever
about
feel
it.
like a passenger in your own life?
Always. Every single moment of my life. I'm always a passenger in everybody's lives, dude. I'm like straight up like, okay, cool.
I think the reason it sounds so familiar is because there's a band that I know.
Whoa, bud, you can't move your microphone at all.
Me?
Yeah,
you.
You sounded like you were 10 feet away.
Oh no, something's going on with my mic, I think.
No.
This happened earlier today. He was talking to me and it just like sounded like he instantly teleported to another room.
Yeah, I didn't move it this time though. Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Yeah,
I didn't touch it this whole time.
You might have a short in the wire then.
Oh, that
No.
sucks.
Has your kid been chewing on the cords again?
No.
No, he's like, I made sure.
But what I was saying is there is a pop punk band that I know of called Boxcar Racer.
Yeah, that's it's got Travis Barker or was it Mark Hoppus? It's some of the guys from.
Is it one of those guys?
It's definitely guys from
Blink.
that Tom DeLonge,
That one,
Travis
yeah.
Barker,
Blink
and
182.
then David Kennedy of Hazen Street. Don't know who that is. Anthony Celestino.
You're just
Also.
saying names and I don't know any.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That
Tom
was Blink
DeLonge
182.
and-
What happened to the other 181?
Shut up.
I can't remember who said that joke, but I really enjoy it.
That is pretty good.
Cuddles 30. Hey,
Cuddles!
Cuddles.
Sing us the song of evolution.
Evolution. Evolution. This changes every time because evolution. Evolution. Yeah, evolution. Let's
It's
go.
like the song evolves.
Has to, because I never remember it. Go, Cuddles! Now we can teach him Avalanche.
What would be really interesting if I made like a montage of all the songs and they were actually the same.
They're absolutely not. You know that for a fact. There's no way that they're the same. If they are,
Yeah, I mean, they're close, maybe some of them, but
Yeah.
no, they're definitely not the same.
yeah. Yes,
Get that avalanche, bud.
Yeah, buddy, you want to learn. Yeah,
Please don't say it like that.
Oh, did you see Boxcar Racer live? Blazing? Is that what this is coming down to?
No, this is a Boxcar Derby.
Yeah, they were like a smaller band. Like I
They
don't.
were really trying to jack Boxcar Racer's swag.
I'm just saying.
That's all I think of.
All I'm saying is I saw Boxcar, and that's all I carried in my brain. You know, my brain
That's
was
like
go.
That's like when way back in the day, whitehouse.com tried to use the knowledge of whitehouse.gov and knew people would be looking at that and tried to get views on their website.
Ah, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, that was early days of the internet, so like it made sense.
Yep. It's back
Yeah.
when they didn't like claim everything related to their URL too.
Oh, and speaking of like claims and stuff, so did you guys ever hear in 2019, someone used AI or something like that to generate 417 melodies of using AI to create like melodies of 417 billion melodies. So every melody before and ever will be is now copyrighted, right? So like any melody you created, like any claims like, oh, someone copied my melody, we used to like dispute in 2019, and it was always hard for, you know, fights and claims and stuff like that. So a guy made this program, did it, and put all of the he got like copyrights of every melody of 417 billion melodies and put it onto public domain. So now no one can ever dispute about melodies being the same because they're all in public domain now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so like at first everyone was like he started off saying that and everybody was like, oh my god, he copyrighted every music. That's not cool. And then he's like, I put it in public domain, and everybody was like, oh wait, no, he's a cool dude. Never mind.
This guy's Batman.
Yeah.
He's
Everyone was
Robin
like,
Hood of music.
because it was like a TikTok, and everybody was like about to start typing paragraphs, and then when he said I put it in the public domain, he was like, all right, he cleared himself. He freed himself.
I'm good.
Yeah.
The fact that Petunia still only has 3 moves makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, not anymore. Did you not just see that? I don't know if you guys saw that, but look. Boom, close combat.
Oh God, yes.
Did she just learn it just now?
Yep.
Yep.
I did not see that.
Yeah, the second you started talking about it, I just saw it popped up, and I was about to slow it down, but I already pressed A like 3 times by the time you said it.
And
I know,
the
right?
one dude you were talking about, Blasian, write something up for healthcare. That'd be great.
I seriously did.
I was listening to a podcast the other day about how drugs are patent. So like Johnson & Johnson has a drug for tuberculosis because tuberculosis still kills like 1.5 million people every year.
That's
Like the drug just went like evergreen like a month and a half ago. So the patent on the drug's chemical makeup, they basically tweaked one minor thing that doesn't really change the medicine at all, and said that's enough to renew the patent for another few years, so people can't make similar drugs or make, you know, the Dollar General version of the drug, if you will. Somebody did the math on it and was like, yeah, they could actually like the pills themselves, you can buy them, they're like $2.70 a pill.
yeah.
Oh, God.
And they could sell them for 25 cents a pill and still be making an astronomical profit.
Yeah, but of course it's not $1 or something more, so they have to.
Yeah.
They sell it for whatever you will potentially pay for it.
They own the monopoly on it. And like tuberculosis, it's like one of the only drugs out there right now that is what they call multi-resistant, meaning even if tuberculosis mutates, it can actually cure that mutation right now. Like I think it's like 70 or 80% of the mutations that are out there. It's one of the only drugs that can kill those, and you have to be on TB drugs for like 6 months minimum. So
Wow.
like in like impoverished countries like in southern Africa, it's like $400 a month US. And they have to be on it for a minimum of 6 months when they make pennies a day.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Yeah. And that's the cheap version.
That's why the Venezuelans play RuneScape all day to make money.
Really?
Because they have no other way to do it. Yeah, they just buy and sell coin on and shit on RuneScape. So they make a bunch of money in game and then they use it to buy the membership tokens and then they sell the membership tokens for actual money. And that's a real job for a lot of people in like Venezuela and other South American countries.
You have to, because once these, just terrible, dude. Horrible shit.
Yeah, it's so bad. Like we complain about our shit, and you got people doing that for a living.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's why where I'm like, I always seem like this. Like I understand. I truly understand that there's people worse than me. Absolutely, But I still have a right to complain about certain things. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there's certain things we for sure can complain about.
Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about I'm not gonna complain about certain other things like, oh man, my shitty car. Like I won't complain about my car because it's actually like it runs, works. I don't have to ever worry about it for a long time. It's paid off right now. Like I don't have to worry about it for another 3 probably years if I don't do anything stupid. You know what I mean? So I can't complain about that, but I can always complain about how it's unfair that we don't get healthcare. Like how I can't really go to the dentist without paying $2,000 just to get my teeth fixed.
Yeah. Do you want to switch out the XP share now that Cuddles is 30? I mean, she can probably fight herself here.
I do.
Well, I think we want Cuddles to be higher level than that, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, put her out front, take the XP share, and put it on something else.
I do plan on doing that, but we still have like right now when it got to that level, it's 31. I'm just making sure it gets enough levels to be fine, and then
gotcha.
And then
so it can survive an explosion.
Yeah. So I don't want to die prematurely by stupidity right now. I do plan on once it's up front, then put it on Party McFly, and then everyone else will help it out as well as we try to get the other one.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to pull up just the tip.
No. I don't want to do that. Just the tip, unfortunately, couldn't make it.
Just the tip got whole hog.
Sounds sus. Every time you talk about just the tip.
We talk about.
Every time you talk about just the tip, I remember that you might have murdered him.
I didn't murder him.
Might have.
There was no might.
Oh, I'm saying, I know. It's damn near confirmed.
No.
That you did it.
No. You're not getting a written statement, and you're not getting a testimony of me saying that shit. Nah.
I don't need it. I have evidence. I have recorded evidence.
Recorded evidence.
I have motive.
You have motive.
It means motive and opportunity.
He's got everything he needs. Just take me to court.
Don't test me.
Wait, but Blasian would be able to be his own lawyer.
I can be my own lawyer. I could talk out of my ass for 3 hours. You know I can.
Damn it.
So I actually have a
special
funny,
victims unit.
I have another funny story, and it's not messed up, but it's one of those things where I was like upset at the end of it, but I was like, yeah, it's whatever, right?
Yeah, please take us out of this whole Void brought it down with drugs talk.
No, I mean it's a good talk, anyways. But so there was one time where and I will state this, right? My stepbrother has absolute game. In high school I was getting shit all, nothing, it's just that's how people are. Certain people get it, some people don't, right? So he had game.
What's it in this context?
Getting women.
Okay.
Yeah, getting girls. Yeah, he has the Riz. Yes.
Don't say Riz like I know what you're talking about.
You don't know Riz?
You know what I'm talking about.
Nope.
I legitimately don't.
I'm
All right, hold
so glad that I don't understand it.
Oh my god. So pretty much here's the lowdown. It's pretty much being able to get a girl through whatever certain means, you know what I mean? Like being able to do it.
Manipulation.
Yeah.
I mean charismatic. Charisma.
Yeah, charisma. There you go. It's having that charisma, right? So
Say charisma.
charisma ass. Anyways,
Fucking kids.
So,
Wait, what?
I said those fucking kids making up stupid ass words.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I got the Riz. Sounds like the disease.
So, anyways, there was one time he was like, hey, I'm gonna need you to pick me up from the mall with my girl at one point. And I was like, that's when I had my car and stuff. And I was like, yeah, of course, anything for you, bud, right? So I pick him and his girlfriend up. They're in the backseat and I'm driving. And at this time I'm listening to musicals, having a blast, full blast, listening to my own music, don't care in the world. Drop them off.
Said
right?
moan.
I drop him off, drop off his girlfriend, and then we're driving home, and he just goes, "Thanks, bro." And I'm like, "All right, thanks, yeah, no problem." And he's like, "No, really, thank you." And I'm like, "All right, what's up?" And he goes,
Stop being weird about it.
"Yeah, stop being weird about it." So what's this whole weird thing? He's like, "All right, promise you won't get mad." I'm like, "Okay." And he goes, "While you were listening to musical, I was able to convince her to give me head while you were driving." And I was like, what?
Oh my god. Yeah, good night, everybody.
And I was like, I'm sorry. I stopped the car for a second and I was like, you're joking, right? And he's like, nah, dude. And I was like, so you got her to convince her while your stepbrother is listening to fucking Little Mermaid musical to give you head? And he goes, yep. And I'm I was so upset, but at the same time, I was like, damn. I was like, damn, I can't. Game recognizes game, like.
Well, first off, you literally had no game. You told us that.
Yeah,
Number two,
yeah, no game
reasons I'm not going to go into. Can you give me your brother's phone number?
and I was just like, dude, what? And I think that was what made me more upset was the fact that he was getting action in my own car than I was ever gonna get action in my own car. You know what I mean? I was like, that's bullshit.
Yep.
Then I was like, that's
understand that, unfortunately.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that was a little fun. Oh, you bitch. You lived? God damn it.
So Blasian's cousin is Johnny Bravo.
Stepbrother. But yeah.
Hey.
Stepbrother.
Yeah. He's and he now he works like he's like a full gym rat kind of dude. Like not real like disgusting, but he's chill now. But yeah, dude. Like when he was like a kid, I remember when he was a kid, he was just a scrawny motherfucker, And then of course the scrawny kid decides that, you know what, I'm tired of being scrawny and bulks the shit up, So now he just like work out little like Instagram reels and stuff like that.
Now he'll steal your bitch and beat your ass.
Yeah, seriously, it's like I really don't want to fight.
Not necessarily in that order.
But yeah, no, he
Fucking teabag your body.
Whoa. Playing Call of Duty in real life.
Fucking Uber Chaz.
Yeah, so that was that's a little fun story for you guys. No.
Thanks for sharing, Blasian.
Dude, I'm telling you, my life is weird. It's always shit like that,
Your life is weird.
Sorry.
We have learned.
Yeah, your life is weird, actually, now that I think about it.
What are you talking about, bros? I'm having a great time.
Like, your old apartment, that was weird. And then, like, remember that time you were, like, beefing with a bird?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about the bird.
I forgot his rival.
Jim Crow, yeah.
Oh, fuck, I forgot the name of the bird.
I fought Jim Crow. I've done everything, man. There's a lot of stuff in my life. And I'm like the thing is, I'm only 24, so I still got the rest of my life to deal with.
What's your girlfriend think of Tech Pop Your Heart?
Oh, she loves it. She has it on her. She has it on one of her liked playlists. So sometimes it comes on.
Yeah, like when she's like around her friends in the gym and stuff, it comes on.
Oh no, it's like
like driving with all her homies.
Yeah, she's driving her car, and sometimes it'll come up and she brings it up. Like, did I tell you guys my work found it, or she told the work and they found it?
Yeah.
And so my boss texts me out of nowhere and he goes, "So I know about Tech Bop," and I go, "Fuck." Like, so yeah, you know about it? And he's like, "It's the greatest thing. So we might play it as our."
Are you sure about that?
And he goes, "Yeah, so we're gonna play that as our anthem from now on." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And I was like, "Whatever, give me whatever pennies it'll make for playing that song." And I think my favorite part is just Mosh accidentally running into it, and it's so funny.
Oh yeah, because he didn't know about it. You and I had talked about it, but he didn't.
I mentioned. I think it was like the early times when it was the early times before we even met Mosh. I've talked about it multiple times.
Yes.
But he didn't know.
You legit even asked me like, do you want to see it? You showed it to me.
Yeah, and you were like,
yeah, I naturally came across it.
You were genuinely confused. You were like genuinely confused. You were like, "There's no way that this is a real thing." And then
I heard the track before I saw the music video. So once I saw the music video, I was like gone. I was over.
Do you still have that saved?
It was. I just love nothing more than it was like. I think it was like what, like midnight or 1 a.m. and I just get a message. Blasian, what is this? Blasian, you didn't tell me about this, and I was like, I thought the new park knew, but like I probably didn't, I guess. And then I also love that Gara didn't understand it either. He was like, "What is
Starb,
this?"
have you seen it?
Seen what?
Have you seen?
Have you seen Blasian's music video?
Tech Bob, her heart.
I didn't see the video until the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy,
like,
you need to watch the whole episode, the whole video. It's a trip from start to finish.
Oh my god!
I put the whole song in that that montage episode, like the grindy one.
Yeah.
But not the video. Did you ever watch the video?
No, I never watched the video. I just watched the what was in the
listened to the music.
episode.
Yeah, he heard the music, but he didn't watch it.
I was like,
Hold on,
what
I'm
the
on it.
fuck?
Dude, one of my favorite parts about that whole thing is I actually got professional musicians to actually agree to do it. So everyone that played a part in it is all professional people that they make a living off making music and doing concerts and being performers, and I got them all to do it for free just because I was able to convince them. I was like, "Hey, you guys want to do really dumb shit?" And they was like, "Yeah, of course."
Remind me the actual title real fast.
Tech Bop Into Her Heart.
Into
Got
her
it.
heart.
It's hard to search because it's somehow hard to search, and the picture is like
I found you,
yeah.
buddy. I know what your YouTube handle was for it, so I got it.
Yeah, the video is hard to find.
The video is hard to find. The music is easy because the music, like I didn't know. I used like a website to like publish it, and I didn't know it was gonna make its own. It was gonna make my own YouTube channel for it. You know what I mean? So I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
like a Vivo type deal.
Yeah,
Well, not
I didn't
Vivo.
know
You
it was
have
gonna do that.
45 views on this, and the one comment is mosh pit.
Oh yeah, no. The best part is my girlfriend coming in. He's like, do you know a mosh pit? He commented on your Tech Bop video, and I go, oh yeah, that's mosh. She goes, oh okay. She's like, I just didn't think. She was just like, I was worried because I thought someone genuinely like stumbled upon this and was actually going to like forever love it. Like I was like, yeah, that'd be really funny.
Somebody did accidentally stumble on it though.
Oh my god, I like I
I
said,
don't even remember how I found it. I think I just like searched you. I think.
You were looking for me for a specific video for one of my.
Yeah, I was editing one of the Nuzlocke episodes, and you had referenced like something from your previous Nuzlocke.
Yeah, you were trying to find the video where I killed Void in one of my Nuzlocks.
That's right. That's right.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of those.
I did end up using
Yeah.
that
Yeah, you did.
too.
It was the I think it was Scizor that he was a dead Scizor, I think. Because I got acrobated and I died. I remember that. But
Are we sure he wasn't like the male version of Gallade? Yeah, Gallade.
oh
Was he a
yes, that
Gallade?
is. No, you're right. You're right. I'm thinking something else. I think a different run that he was Void.
What?
I think he was a different run that he was Scizor.
Yeah,
he was delayed because it was Acrobat's Crobat that killed him in the ice path or some shit like that.
sounds about right.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I love nothing more. But like the music video itself, the guy playing the banjo played bass and the banjo. There's one of the guys that did the lyrics does the horns, who helped me with the lyrics. He plays the horns. The girl was just very hot performer that we knew. And
She was hot. She is hot as fuck.
no, she
She is no ordinary girl.
she is one of those. She was one of those people that she like. When she knew she was hot, she would like play into it. So she was always she was like a very fun person. There was one time I was
She
carrying.
keeps guys hypnotized.
Yeah, She keeps guys in the eyes. But she has like, but no, she has like this one boyfriend that she's obsessed with, so it's always fun. So she always likes to joke, but like, you know, for a fact that she won't do it because she loves that guy. So she was always a cool person. There was one time I was pushing a shopping cart around at work to carry cables, and I saw her and we were just like talking and joking and stuff. And I just straight up goes, you know, because someone was like, "Oh, you're carrying around all the fucks you give," and it was an empty cart. And I was like, "Yep, here's all my empty fucks, right?" And I walk up to her and I go, "Hey, you wanna fuck?" And then I realized what I said. And she like, it took her like 2 seconds to realize I said that. And I was walking away at that point because I was like, I knew what I said and I was like, I need to leave. And she's like, wait, hold on.
You said you want, not you want to.
Yeah, but I said you want to fuck. And it just like sounded like you want to fuck with a question, you know? And it was just,
fuck?
You want some fuck?
I want some fuck.
What kind of fuck you give me? Oh crap, I paused.
Oh my lord. Also, that video, fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah?
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, it gives me like Napoleon Dynamite vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
It's, dude, that video, and then like I also got like one the guy that did the sound mix. He also does sound mix for like 4 bands, so he was able to sound mix it for us and everything, and did synthesized drums for us and everything. So I got like the whole 9 yards of a bunch of random good people, and they said, "Yeah, let's do this."
That's just awesome.
She is no ordinary girl.
I have to show you guys the original Tech Bob video because I haven't.
There's another one.
There's a so the music
Is there a
video.
live video?
No, so the music video is a sequel of a infomercial that I made considering Tech Bob.
my
I made an
The
infomercial about Tech.
lore. The lore is getting crazy.
This is too deep.
But the lore behind Tech Bob is insane.
Gotcha. All right, let me. Hold on, give me a second. All right.
Are you gonna dazzle us with the lore of Tech Bop real fast? Like what's going on
So
here?
here's a real quick down lore about Tech
No
Bob, right?
tease.
So at Cedar Point when we were working there, right? They do like they have like classes you can teach, you can instruct a class, right? So me and my castmates all made a joke that I will teach a class called Tech Bob, but we would schedule the class to be yesterday's date, so that everyone would think they missed it, you know. And everyone loved it so much that we decided to make an infomercial about it, so you can buy the DVDs of Tech Bob, so you could take it home with you. So and then it was something that everyone loved and talked about for the whole summer. And that when I came back to Cedar Point, they said, "Hey, are you going to make another Tech Bob?" So I said, "Sure, but it's going to be different." And I decided to make a music video instead. So yeah.
So what you're saying is you're about to send us the link for Tech Bob
I
Part
can't.
1.0.
I can't because it's behind a Facebook group, but I can show you guys.
It's behind a paywall.
It's behind a Facebook group, and I can't. I wasn't the one that uploaded.
Oh, but you can download it, right?
No, I tried.
You
I
can
tried.
screen record it.
I can do that, yes. But anyways, we're gonna have to
You
call
can
it there 'cause
broadcast it.
we're about what 40 minutes. Oh shit, we're almost 40 minutes in.
Is everybody grounded?
Grounded?
Yeah.
Are they did they grind?
The grind.
Yep.
Oh, I was like, no, my mom has not yelled at me in many years.
Same.
Aren't, but we can. We got 38, 37. We have a 35 on Cuddles, so he's almost there.
Or baby boy.
Yeah.
Party McFly is good to go.
We could take Cuddles into the Dragon Gym, I bet.
I feel like that and just give it to Farty McFly and then Regret.
And Level.
Regret, Petunia, and Dreamweaver are all pretty okay.
Yeah,
think
they're backups in case.
Yeah. So
I think we're good for the next episode.
Yeah.
So who has the experience share?
Right now, Cuddles, but I'm gonna give it to Farty McFly in next episode.
All right, or we can go to the other guy that needs some baby boy.
Oh yeah, baby boy needs some help. Get him. Anyways, folks, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
It's Gamore.
Dude, I was singing that downstairs making a peanut butter sandwich.
When I went and touched my son, I was literally singing it.
All right, we're clear.